manufacturing, and so we just custom made what we need. You know, you got your Phillips, your M4, M3, little flathead, and then you have a file for cleaning up your edges.
No way.
Yep, and then the little ice scraper if you need it. Yeah, it's sweet, dude.
I will buy 2 or 3 off you today.
Nice and light. Yeah,
for sure.
In terms of like the line as a whole, the biggest updates are in the Connect lineup.
Sky Ranger, Free Ranger, stuff like that. Recon.
This is pretty cool. This is called the Microburst. Basically replacing what women's small, but we also redesigned it. It's got its own chassis now, so basically the world's first like kids split board bike. Right? It's actually narrow, architecturally small in all the right ways. So kids / tiny little ladies.
Very nice.
Yeah, nice soft strap, forgiving high back.
That's really cool.
I'm stoked on it.
We have a lot of people we tour with who get their daughters and sons out.
I know.
Just 10 through 12.
It blows my mind.
Yeah.
It's rad. We're also moving away from like gender-specific nomenclature in the connects. Like instead of saying like women's small, women's medium, men's small, men's like so on. It's just Microburst, Sky Ranger, Recon, Free Ranger, and Wayback.
Okay.
And all of them have their own size range.
So you have like overlapping male, female size chart?
Yep. I think on the website it's still going to have like women's section. Yeah, that's an interesting discussion on that.
Yeah.
Gender stuff.
I know, yes. Yeah, great new
kind of a cool evolution. So basically the Connect R got a whole lot better this year. First of all, we redesigned the toe stay to be a single assembly, so it's lighter, stronger, less hardware, easier to manage. Also, we tooled up and did a whole new sidewall. So basically, with our Prime X this year, we learned that asymmetric sidewall is a huge benefit. From a splitboarding standpoint, you have a tall outer sidewall to push against for side hilling, and then for ride mode, that drop inner sidewall for dropping the knees, like tweaking grabs or whatever.
I had not thought about that. That is,
it's kind of cool.
You guys give a lot of thought into engineering.
And then Connect CI got stiffer too. So it's got basically the same super rigid chassis, all around a really powerful binding. But again, we're pushing that whole story of versatility with snowboarding performance. So it's like you shouldn't have to compromise and owning multiple sets of bindings. Like your split backcountry setup should be your top performing toolkit. So I'm trying to speak to snowboarders that are split curious.
Yeah, split curious.
Then I guess last in the Connect line is the layback. This is basically our most cost-effective binding. I think it's going to be $349, and it comes with a single set of quiver connectors, and then to splitboard it's $150.
And that would be after they go up front.
Yeah. So basically you're at $499 and you have fully serviceable splitboard binding
And resort binding.
and resort binding. I think this is going to be awesome. It's got lower sidewalls, so it's more forgiving, just more playful, softer high back, softer ankle strap. But everything's modular, so you can swap parts if you want to go stiffer or whatever.
Yeah. As they graduate into wanting a little more stiffness.
Binding, this is the one I'm really excited about personally this year. So this is the Prime Nomad, which we released last year. This year we developed a new toe stay for the Alpine split binding. basically what this is, it's like employing like dynamic biomechanics into splitboard bindings. And so personally, I think it's kind of like the most advanced splitboard binding in the world. Like you have maximal touring efficiency. It's actually lighter than the previous toe stay. You have a toe ramp built into it. It's got dampening built into it, so it flexes under the ball of your foot. It allows the binding to twist a little bit more. So just from a long day of touring, like you feel that little bit of flex under the ball of your foot. So from a fatigue standpoint, and then if you're riding too, like you're hauling ass into rock hard snow or whatever, and it's got that dampening.
It's making all the chatter in your body.
Yeah, it reduces chatter. So that's the new Nomad.
That's super sweet.
Yeah, it's really sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool. The new tour axle. So it's basically a smaller 775 axle with a shoulder washer and then a stainless washer. So it's got double lubricated bearing.
Double lubricated?
Yeah, double the lube. Keeping it clean.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's stainless steel only where you need it, for where the tour pins contact.
Sweet.
Durability.
That's really sharp.
Yeah. Let's see. This year the straight line has been totally revamped.
The straight line's like been your heaviest, most durable 6,000 series aluminum.
Yeah, this is like kind of my own personal baby for a long time. Basically, we dropped the previous chassis and went to the X style chassis as well. Moved in with the new toe stay design. So thicker sidewalls, thicker, stiffer heel cup, full carbon high back. It is the stiffest binding in the world.
Yeah. Combine that with your flex lock.
It's actually really surprising to me how many of these sell. Yeah, I would have thought that this binding would be like too intimidating.
Yeah. But people like stiff.
Yeah, it's competitive on the weight side. Prime X this year is going to be essentially a carryover. Really exciting though. We tooled up and did the bling bling hardware.
Bling, yeah.
7075 T6 hardware. Custom screws. So,
sharp.
Yeah, no, it's sweet. And they're stupid light. So the big change in the X this year is we tooled up and developed our own ratchet. So we realized like all the ratchets in snowboarding are made in China by I think like one of 3 manufacturers. So we wanted to do a splitboard specific ratchet, and fundamentally we wanted durability and robustness built into the design. So from a material standpoint, but then also from an internal standpoint, like the springs we use are twice the size of the springs in most ratchets on the market. So you look inside, like it's a giant spring. It also has twice the number of coils. Yeah. So it'll never like pop loose and have the lever just hanging out like that.
Yeah.
So you can cycle this a million times and it'll still pop back. It's super light.
Good action.
Yeah. And the lever itself angles down so that when you're in skin tracks, it's not gonna get caught on the side of the skin track. So constantly tighten up your ankle strap. Yeah, and it's got a really nice action. It's just really clean. So I'm psyched on it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good release.
Yeah.
Nice work, man.
Same binding with the Prime X carbon.
My favorite.
I mean, it's just the sexiest binding in the world. It's like, I mean, it continues to be my own personal favorite.
Mine too. I appreciate you guys doing the RP Roberts graphic one.
Yeah. You got those shots in the high back.
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah. Again, like everything about this binding is just so rad. Like to see where we've come in the past 10 years as an industry, splitboard binding technology. I mean, it's just mind blowing. Like the efficiency in tour mode, speed and ease of transitions with the new ride mode technology. The ride mode itself is so powerful. Like, I mean, it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
I think we're on par with the AT world pretty much in terms of, you know, rapid fire efficiency. Obviously the, you know, rando racers are still faster than everybody. They're wearing spandex. So,
we're wearing bibs.
Yeah.
Well, you know, to your point, I mean, like, think about, like, what, 10, 12 years ago, when I first started, it was the resort bindings mounted on some heavy-ass plates, sliding onto pucks that are going to move around, and it was heavy and clunky, and it was, like, type 2 fun every time you went out.
Totally.
Yeah, and that was, like, a pleasure. You put it on, it feels good on the way up, and which is why I like these, because you feel like more, personally, I feel like more connected when I'm riding.
The analogy I like to use is, like, if we want to travel somewhere, like, you know, you can jump in a 747, or you can ride in an F-16.
Yeah,
you know,
go for the F-16.
Like, the F-16 is going to be so much sicker.
It's like, have a lot of fun.
It's just like, you know, we're like, I don't know, top end fighter jet split bindings.
Yeah.
So we're getting better every year too. Like, always making, you know, everything's getting tiny tweaks every year just for durability, strength, manufacturing. And again, I think the last thing is, like, you know, I don't say it enough, but like, USA or North American made bindings by snowboarders for snowboarders.
Yes.
I think that's important from a cultural standpoint, because you're buying a product that is made by people who give a shit.
Yeah.
And also the environmental story.
Yeah.
We're not shipping stuff across oceans.
Yeah.
All the materials are, well, 94 to 97% of materials, depending on the binding, is sourced from Washington State suppliers.
In-state.
So
that's really impressive.
In-state materials as much as possible.
Yeah. And made in the state.
Yeah. You know, like, you know, we bend these heel cups in our shop. We have a whole thing, heel cup bender. So yeah, no, it's pretty cool to see the evolution.
I agree with you. I love seeing brands and meeting people who make this stuff, like you and your team, make these bindings that we go use and ride. Yeah. And you're right. You go to Baker, you get to go see you. You come out here, you can see us. Like, your first splitboarders are having fun. They're making some really rad stuff.
The other thing I was going to add, I showed you this last year. Hey, Mike. Where's the AT?
Oh man, this guy, everybody's super stoked. We have some like transitional hard booters and tail markers that are freaking out by this.
So this is actually one of our test bindings that's been in the field for 150 days.
It's getting vetted now.
So now I can like actually talk about it without it being crazy. Yeah, we're fully in. We're going to offer a AT split binding this year. Direct sale only, not to retail yet, I don't believe. And I'm really excited about it. I think I see hard boots as really, truly the future. All the benefits of tour mode, efficiency, getting everything lighter and lighter and lighter.
Yeah.
And also, I'm like, every year I'm like just pounding on these manufacturers, ski and snowboards.
Yeah.
To like those boots, like make a boot that's, you know, we can modify ski boots and it works well. It works well for a lot of people, but I think we can still continue to push and really push this. I see boots as like the last frontier.
Oh, it is. You helped me write a good paper with Raphael on hard boots, stiff boots, and then when I was out touring with Scott Yorko about a month ago, he's on his hard boots. Everybody, I know, splitboards and hard boots and smokes my ass. But so it'd be nice to get.
Just strangely, we just did a big weight comparison. I can't remember these exact numbers, but in the modern soft boot setup too, with Primex, carbon, and light interface and all that, we're still within about a pound per foot.
It's good. We're getting there.
Soft versus hard. So there's still merits to both sides, and say like on the, you know, to speak for the devil, say like the benefits of the soft boot are still that you have a kind of a tunable suspension system for your ankle joint.
Sure.
But then that suspension is also, you know, it's like, do you want to pedal uphill in a downhill bike?
Yeah.
Or do you want to be on a hardtail? So it's like, but then when you're descending, you want to be on a hardtail or downhill. So that's like, we're really trying to find that razor's edge of optimized biomechanics.
Yeah.
In terms of this binding, I think it's really something. It's going to be the lightest AT split binding on the market. We're going to be lighter than Phantom, lighter than Spark, lighter than
and it uses
power interface,
which I love. I have the light set up on my board. I think it's
just very simple in terms of like the technology. Just open this up. Thumbs up. I had a technical question for Mike. Everything's designed. Basically, just drops in. Actually, I need to get an interface that's adjusted. This one doesn't fall in there, right? It's adjusted.
Oh, no, Red works on that one, right?
It does?
Yeah.
Guess where I am now? Oh, there we go. So it's that easy.
And I had that interface. I love it.
So from a snow and ice accumulation and like backcountry efficiency, I really think at this point in the game we're winning when it comes to mitigating snow and ice accumulation. Like the contact surfaces are all very small. There's no hard 90-degree angles.
And it self-cleans too.
It's self-clean. You slide the board together. All you need to do is swipe. The surface is clean. Water falls into this, and then underneath I mean, it's, I think from an efficiency standpoint, it's pretty awesome. It's awesome. Yeah. Obviously, you'll drop the boot in. This lever is not going to be production run. We're still probably going to do a CNC and then again, it's just like
Maybe the day you drove
that easy. In terms of package, we're going to sell it binding only, and you decide if you want this interface or this interface. We're also not going to reinvent the wheel. Like, get your own Unifit toe piece. Spark makes a great toe piece. I think Phantom's got the heel risers now too. So
I like that compatibility within the community.
Yeah.
And also, I have like 5 like the one brand interfaces that I love to play.
Yeah. Nice. And also, you can use these on here.
Oh,
so now, from what I consider like from an exercise science standpoint, you can train.
Yeah.
You can ride lifts and get your hard boot set up really dialed by spinning lifts. Get that time in. I mean, a lot of our good friends are hard booters. Let's say I saw a video this year, one of the Patagonia videos. It's called Mind of Turn. And the Karua guy, Nicholas Broken. All you guys need to check that video out. He's in hard boots, just making the most beautiful turns I've ever seen.
Yeah. So we'll find a link to put in the notes. Cool. We interviewed Joel on it last week, who feeds a lot of the guys, Jeremy and Travis. And he's got a lot of cool videos that you can chip together. Yeah. All our friends are splitboard. It's cool.
In terms of weight, I believe this binding comes in at 380 grams. So that puts us below Phantom and below Spark.
For reference, this is 1,200.
No, this is not 12. This is, I think the listed weight is 550 or 590.
1,200 for the pair then?
1,200 for a pair, about. Yeah.
So you can get 150 lighter. That's like the idea. It's like these for spring.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Other stuff, I'd say last year I showed you the tool. Last year I showed you the sender plates. Those have been really awesome. I forgot skins.
What?
Yeah. We're doing skins. Yeah. Over here.
Let's go over there.
Yeah.
So, in short, I think like to start this, we would say like the Europeans know ski touring better than anybody. It seems they don't screw around at all when it comes to that challenge. So they know skin technology better than anybody. So we wanted to make sure we teamed up with a supplier that really knows this game better than our opinion better than anybody. So basically, again, it always goes back to efficiency. So the big issue I've seen is like a lot of skins will soak up water, and then that makes it heavier. It also screws up glue performance, screws up your glide performance, even traction. So these are a sealed skin with a vulcanized rubber backing, and everything's laminated into a single layer. Not laminated.
Vulcanized together.
Vulcanized together. Sorry.
Like vulcanized together?
Yes, vulcanized together. And Bryce knows more of the details than these.
I can go into it. So basically, it makes it so it's one uniform layer, whereas all the other skins out there use laminations, and then they stick them together. And so you get like on like most skins, you've got your plush, you've got your cotton rack, the plush is attached to, and then you have a EPDM layer that is pretty thick. It makes it heavy. EPDM is also pretty nasty stuff. Like it's being outlawed even in the EU. If you burn it, you get off gases. This is a beetle rubber, so you can laser cut it, no issues. But the other thing is this process of vulcanizing and creating one single layer is it makes a really light skin, a very thin skin, and a super durable skin. You can feel the weight of this is a full splitboard skin with it. That's with the backing. So one of these weighs about the same as like most other skins.
I'll take 2 points. Yeah, I'll buy right now.
The weight I was noticing. Also, I'd say the glue technology is awesome. It's not just
that's what the clips and everything.
Yeah, so the other part is with like Russman skins, because these are sealed, you don't have to have the same like really grippy hot melt glue. And so this, Makoa calls their smart glue. It basically makes it, it's between like a vacuum skin and a hot melt skin. From the peel standpoint, and because you never have to worry about the skin wetting out, the tack doesn't have to be as high. Whereas like hot melt cotton rag skins, you have to have really tacky glue because you have the tack for when they totally wet out. It still has to stick to your skin.
I find too on that really tacky glue, over time when you're pulling your skins apart in multiple cycles, it always screws them up because it literally physically rips the glue off. It creates boogers, and then you actually lose that sticking ability. So you guys just have big snot on your skin. I've been really impressed. I've been testing them all year.
I think you guys are going to sell it.
Also,
really excited.
The balance between glide and traction, I think is excellent.
Yeah, I see it. The shooters are close. So I'm assuming there's a mohair mix.
Yep.
Yeah, this is 65 mohair, 35 nylon.
Nice. That's a great comment. I love it.
It's so far, I've used the high glide skins, high traction skins, and these perform better than both of those in both of those categories, but in one. So
they're so light.
The lightness.
The other cool
stick to the board so much.
There's another cool detail is you can, if you have a different tip attachment, you can pop this piece off and you can put it like this. You can hook in it. You can do a wire bail on it. You can change the tips out for whatever board you have. So it's pretty good.
I've been pretty stoked on this.
When can I buy these?
I have them. We have some in the shop right now. But we did a small run for this season. I'll take us all.
We got 2 sets right here. Yeah, 4 probably by tomorrow.
All right.
I'll just take that.
That's amazing. There's a lot of cool things here.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Other little details is they're coming in 3 sizes, so you're not going to have to like rivet anything on.
Oh, good.
And there's some overlapping between the sizes, but they come small, medium, and large, and there's overlap between the skins.
Sweet. So you can get one skin and if you have a few different boards in that size range.
All you have to do is trim them. There's no like messing around with rivets or hammers or anything.
And they're so.
And I like those tail clips too.
Yeah.
That'll work on a smaller tail.
Yeah, like I use this on my Ultracraft. That's perfect.
Like awesome detail review.
I'll be out on Monday for sure. We will be out on Monday for sure.
Other accessories, I think it's kind of a carryover.
Oh yeah, so you sell those separately now, the super light chote?
Yeah, big gear straps, standard straps, flex lock. Styles of our ankle strap, connectors. We sold quite a few of these this year. These little foam.
So you scratch your boards up?
Yeah, it's actually sweet. If you have multiple boards, you just put these on and then stack them up. It's like stacking books.
And I do love your tip locks.
The tip locks are sick. They're very nice. You don't center plates have done great this year. Crampons are awesome. So splitboarding is just amazingly good now.
It keeps getting better. Parts you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for your time and showing us around.
Yep.
Always a pleasure.
Well,